Today on Fashion Guide, who's wearing clothing by ARUNAZ Design? What is the ideal dress for a star? We will see indigenous Americans in Lido's new music video and collections from the young designer Alexandra Tskhai. A craftswoman, Assem Nursseitova, tells us how she makes basques, necklaces, diadems, bands, jackets, and much more. Also, a dazzling show of flight attendants from all around the world on one catwalk in the Moscow Domodedovo airport. Beautiful, organized, and well-dressed. This is how we perceive artists on the stage and in video. The professionalism of their stylists and makeup artists is paramount in creating the look of the performers. The clothing and the voice are what complete the image of the singer. Nazim Karpikova is one designer who knows a thing or two about that. She is the designer of the ARUNAZ Design brand that makes dresses for Kazakh showbiz stars. Karakat Abildina, Karakos Tleubiekova, Dana Mahanbayeva, Gulnur Orazimbietova, and others. We make dresses for the stars. Bayan's brands Keshu and Lashin, Madzina Sadvakasova. A single dress for a star is just a start. A long-term collaboration with the music producer Bayan Yesintayeva and her girl band started at this year's Kazakh Arui contest. Nazim says that the producer's offer was one that she could not refuse. According to the contest terms, we had to show 6 dresses, so I decided to make these 6 dresses in our Kazakh style with modern overtones. Here's one of these dresses. It is handcrafted with Swarovski sparkles.
Она полностью вручную вышита, оформлена сваровскими камнями.
Stage costuming is a fashion genre of its own. You have to use high-quality fixtures, decorative elements, and sophisticated structures. Natural materials are the brand's main advantage. The designer uses a wide assortment of fabrics from Italy, the United Arab Emirates, and China. This dress was made of a corset and a puffy skirt. This skirt took 50 meters of fabric to make. We used a rigid net, it's called crinoline. Everything was hand embroidered. ARUNAZ Design was started in 2014. Over the year, it became immensely popular. Nazim is working and studying at the same time. She just recently returned from Italy, where she completed a course in the School of Design. Now she has more knowledge of the trade. Nazim is intent on taking part in fashion weeks. I haven't participated in the Kazakhstan Fashion Week, nor in the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week so far, but I want to take part in these events. I think I wasn't ready before. Now I want to take part in every season without missing any. I want to make my collections and surprise people. Nazim's philosophy, which is ingrained in her brand's DNA, is not just to show her skill in her dresses, but to underline the uniqueness of every woman, adding a touch of Oriental beauty. We are sure she will be successful in that. Face paint, feathers, poncho, fringes. Native North American style was all over the last Kazakhstan Fashion Week Fall-Winter 2015-2016 season shows. This memorable collection was made by the young fashion designer Alexandra Tskhai. She first became the fashion show's most striking debutante and then turned into a star of a music video, the singer Lido's new music video, Ayala. No, Alexandra did not appear in the video herself. This headwear, the singer's main accessory, did. We used 2 headwears. One was modified by Lido herself. She put beads and stones on it. The other one was worn by her son, as far as I remember. This Native American headwear is called a roach. Alexandra made it first for her show, then Lido saw it in a lookbook. The base of the headwear is a regular cap that I sew a ready-made ornament on. I roll feathers on felt. That is, I roll them in tubes and sew them separately.
на фетр, то есть скручивала в трубочки и каждую по отдельности пришивала.
Alexandra Tskhai is a graduate of the Simbat Fashion College and former protege of Mikhail Kravitz. The young designer already is the recipient of several awards. Last year, she got into the finals of the Open Way contest and got a special mention from the critics. Then she received an invitation to the Kazakhstan Fashion Week, and as a prize, she won a photo shoot that would appear in a well-known fashion magazine. Alexandra's entire debut collection is devoted to styles appropriated from native North American heritage. It features pieces for both men and women. Her brand Alexandra makes capes, ponchos, and jackets with fringes, feathers, and prints inspired by Navajo traditional artwork.
Я использовала ткань плащ, плащевка, то есть ткань была...
I used the overcoat fabric. The garment was printed and colored with dye. I made the print all by myself.
Принт создавался мною, то есть я его рисовала с нуля.
Despite the unconventional and flamboyant motifs, her collection is universal. You can wear these pieces for special occasions, or you can wear them every day. We're sure Alexandra will surprise us again. Let's wait for her next collection. Necklaces, bracelets, brides' tiaras, mink bands, shoes embroidered with stones, basques, and waistcoats. Fashion designer Assem Nursseitova makes all the kinds of accessories you can imagine. She knows what modern girls like to wear. Programmer by trade, she lets her imagination loose and creates collections of clothes and jewelry that are in high demand. It makes meticulous work, but it's worth it. In the beginning, I used to spend weeks to make one piece of jewelry. Now, it's just a couple of hours. Now a popular fashion designer and a showroom owner, Assem used to study IT and even worked in finance. 7 years ago, while on maternity leave, she started handcrafting jewelry. First, friends and relatives, and then women from other countries like Russia, Ukraine, and Baltic states began wearing her exclusive handmade accessories.
Баски я начала делать совсем недавно. Это тоже такая очень большая, кропотливая работа.
I started making basques just recently. It's very meticulous work. I use a lot of stones. They are heavy because I use very good stones which can't be light. This is how you put on a basque. You need a regular light dress, and this is how you can complete your look.
Надевается баска. Ну, достаточно обычного легкого платья, и вот так вот вы можете дополнить свой образ.
The new clothing line for Assem Nursseitova's brand, waistcoats. She still hand embroiders the felt base with stones and sparkles. It comes out both beautiful and practical.
Бывает иногда мы ломаем голову, не знаем.
Sometimes we ladies don't know what to wear. We can't repeat one look many times. We wear one dress for one event. That's when a waistcoat comes in handy. It completely changes the look.
И получается совсем другой образ. Поэтому они очень удобны.
Not so long ago, Assem Nursseitova started teaching. She shares her experience with other young mothers like her, showing them that even during a maternity leave, they can be very prolific in their work and very fashionable. A very unusual show of true high fashion was held in Moscow. Representatives of the most celestial profession, flight attendants, walked the catwalk of the Domodedovo airport. Flight attendants from almost 30 airway companies showcased their new uniforms. The civil aviation employees' look is very important as passengers judge the company by how presentable its flight attendants are. That's why their elegant but formal suits are created by famous couturiers. You can't call the flight attendants' uniform boring, with dozens of variations on their famous caps. Many airlines were able to inscribe their national motifs in the flight attendants' uniforms. Vietnam Airlines' uniform is based on the cuts of traditional Vietnamese dress, while Indian sky girls wear yellow saris while greeting passengers. All models of the show are real flight attendants. The girls seem to like what is absolutely not permitted during the flights: to swap their sure-footed heels for the catwalk stilettos. They were definitely up to the challenge again. And that's all for today. Watch for the most fashionable events and stylish people in the next fashion guide.